Tom is married and lives in Boston. Tom is married and lives in Boston. Tom has since moved back to Boston. Tom has since moved back to Boston. Tom can't go to Boston this summer. Tom can't go to Boston this summer. When will Tom get back from Boston? When will Tom get back from Boston? Tom thought he'd be safe in Boston. Tom thought he'd be safe in Boston. Tom won't come to Boston this summer. Tom won't come to Boston this summer. Tom should have gone to Boston with us. Tom should have gone to Boston with us. Tom should have come to Boston with us. Tom should have come to Boston with us. Tom can't come to Boston this summer. Tom can't come to Boston this summer. Tom said I had to go to Boston. Tom said I had to go to Boston. I went to Boston to see Tom. I went to Boston to see Tom. I can stay in Boston with Tom. I can stay in Boston with Tom. Did Tom say he'd go to Boston? Did Tom say he'd go to Boston? What did Tom go to Boston for? What did Tom go to Boston for? I'm from Boston, and so is Tom. I'm from Boston, and so is Tom. I wonder why Tom is in Boston. I wonder why Tom is in Boston. I might go to Boston with Tom. I might go to Boston with Tom. I met Tom in Boston last year. I met Tom in Boston last year. I came to Boston to visit Tom. I came to Boston to visit Tom. I saw Tom in Boston last week. I saw Tom in Boston last week. Tom said I had to come to Boston. Tom said I had to come to Boston. Tom is moving to Boston next year. Tom is moving to Boston next year. Tom is moving to Boston next week. Tom is moving to Boston next week. Tom is in Boston with his parents. Tom is in Boston with his parents. Tom is going to Boston in October. Tom is going to Boston in October. Tom has lots of property in Boston. Tom has lots of property in Boston. Tom wasn't in Boston for very long. Tom wasn't in Boston for very long. Tom moved here from Boston in 2013. Tom moved here from Boston in 2013. I think Tom is visiting Boston now. I think Tom is visiting Boston now. I know why Tom doesn't like Boston. I know why Tom doesn't like Boston. Didn't you know Tom died in Boston? Didn't you know Tom died in Boston? Did Tom stay in Boston last summer? Did Tom stay in Boston last summer? Tom's last year in Boston was 2013. Tom's last year in Boston was 2013. Tom won't be in Boston next Monday. Tom won't be in Boston next Monday. Tom was in Boston last Monday, too. Tom was in Boston last Monday, too. Tom says he'll come to Boston soon. Tom says he'll come to Boston soon. Tom says Boston is really cold now. Tom says Boston is really cold now. Tom hasn't been to Boston in years. Tom hasn't been to Boston in years. Tom has lived in Boston ever since. Tom has lived in Boston ever since. Tom could be in Boston next Monday. Tom could be in Boston next Monday. Tom and I drove to Boston together. Tom and I drove to Boston together. Tom said Mary wasn't in Boston now. Tom said Mary wasn't in Boston now. Tom said Mary was living in Boston. Tom said Mary was living in Boston. Tom will go to Boston next weekend. Tom will go to Boston next weekend. Tom went to a university in Boston. Tom went to a university in Boston. Tom said that Mary was from Boston. Tom said that Mary was from Boston. Tom lived in Boston his whole life. Tom lived in Boston his whole life. Tom left Boston when he was 30. Tom left Boston when he was 30. Tom is enjoying his life in Boston. Tom is enjoying his life in Boston. Tom drove to Boston in 3 hours. Tom drove to Boston in 3 hours.